Hey everyone, I am happy I'm here today to talk more about Breast Cancer Awareness Month. If you're new to my page, I'm Sarah Kelleher. I'm a breast cancer survivor. I was diagnosed with stage 3C breast cancer um, almost exactly a year ago now. And that resulted in a single mastectomy with node removal, 4 months of chemo, 6 weeks of radiation, and now I'm doing 5 to 10 years of anti hormone therapy because my cancer is fueled by the hormones estrogen and progesterone. So I take medication for that to help prevent recurrence. And most importantly, in August, I had a PET scan and they found no evidence of disease. So I am considered cancer free now. But I'm here today to talk about pink washing. Pink washing is something that happens specifically in October, which is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And it is the use of the color pink to sell things under the guise of donating to breast cancer organizations. Unfortunately, some companies don't actually donate any of their sales to a breast cancer organization. So I actually have a love-hate relationship with Pinktober. And let me first talk to you about the love part. I love that Breast Cancer Awareness Month, the color pink, has raised so much awareness for what to look for and what to do, and has increased early detection. It's truly remarkable what breast cancer organizations that focused on awareness have been able to do. It triggers so many people to do a self-exam, which can be life-saving. We all know now, because of these organizations that have raised awareness, that early detection has the best outcomes. So that said, there are kind of two parts to the hate part of my relationship with Pinktober. And the first one is that the color pink in October can really be an emotional trigger for breast cancer patients and breast cancer survivors. As I mentioned, I found my lump at the very end of September last year. And so I spent my entire October last year going through the early diagnosis phase. If you want to know more about that, you can check out my live video I did last week. It lives on Facebook. If you're on Instagram, you can find that link in my profile. If you're on Facebook, you can find it on my Facebook page. So that early diagnosis phase is the most emotional and traumatic part of experiencing breast cancer. And I spent that whole month with pink, being surrounded by pink and being reminded that I had this thing going on in my body. Does that mean that I want Pinktober to go away? No, I don't. Because without Pinktober, I wouldn't have known to take that lump that I found seriously. I wouldn't have been able to find the information about skin changes that I needed to know that what I had found was a serious thing that needed to get checked out. And I probably wouldn't have gone as quickly to get it checked out. So that is a huge benefit of Pinktober. But the color pink is a trigger for almost every single breast friend that I have talked to. And so I urge you all that if you know someone who is either a breast cancer survivor or going through treatment for breast cancer right now, to reach out to them and see how they're doing. Ask them, are you doing okay with all this pink that you're surrounded by? Are you doing okay emotionally? Can I do something for you? I am here for you. I see your emotional struggle. I'm happy to do something, or I'm happy to just be here. So that's something that you can do. The other hate part of my relationship with Pinktober is where the money goes. So many products are made pink, and people assume that that money is going somewhere effective, and it might not be. So I urge you all to know where your money is going and know whether it's actually going to an organization or not. Now, sorry, I'm looking at my notes because I have the websites for some organizations for you. But first, our country has done so much for breast cancer awareness, and the color pink has spread that awareness. The part that we need to be putting money into is metastatic breast cancer. Breast cancer doesn't kill people. Metastatic breast cancer kills people. Metastatic breast cancer is breast cancer that has spread outside the breast region. And that is the type of cancer that we need to be funding research to cure that, because a cure for metastatic breast cancer is a cure for all breast cancer. And I know stats aren't the end all be all, but 1 in 8 women will be diagnosed with breast cancer in their lifetime. And of those women diagnosed, 1 in 3 will go on to develop metastatic breast cancer. As a breast cancer survivor, that's kind of scary. So that's where we need to be putting our money. That's where we need to be researching. That's where the work needs to be done right now. So let's work on funding that to save lives. And I've talked about this before, but let's not work on saving the tatas. Let's work on saving a woman's life. Yes, men can have breast cancer too, but awareness is mostly focused on women. And let's work on saving women's lives, not their breasts, because there are women who will be diagnosed with breast cancer who decide to have a double mastectomy and not have reconstruction. And because she didn't save her breasts, does that mean we didn't save her life? Does that make her life less important? No. A woman's life is worth so much more than her breasts. So please, let's work to save their lives, not their tatas. Okay, so I know you all are wondering where you can effectively donate your money. So I'm going to give you my 3 favorite organizations. Those are MetaViver, Breast Cancer Research Foundation, and Young Survival Coalition. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about them. Young Survival Coalition, their website is ysc.org, and they fund support of young people diagnosed with breast cancer. Let's see what's next. MetaViver, their website is metaviver.org, and MetaViver is an organization that funds research for metastatic breast cancer. And the last one is Breast Cancer Research Foundation, which the acronym for that is BCRF. So that's their website, bcrf.org. And they fund research for metastatic breast cancer. And they're actually rated the #1 breast cancer organization in the country. They even have a part of their website called Shop Pink, where you can buy products that mostly are pink, that part of their sales go to BCRF. And you can get to that page with bcrfshoppink.org. And on that page, you will see hundreds of pink products that you can buy, and a portion of those sales goes to BCRF. These are products from companies like Kendra Scott, Erin Condren, Mizuno, Lands' End, Apollo Tools, Tory Burch, Delta Airlines, and on and on and on. Okay, so there is something there for all of you. So you can go check that out. Okay, last, as always, I am an open book. I am here to answer your questions. Please feel free to comment them. Please feel free to message me. I have probably at least one woman every week reach out to me in a private message because they have found a lump. And I will tell you that it is a privilege to be able to provide the emotional support to those women. And I know that they feel comfortable reaching out to me because I have shared my story and because you all have taken the time to share my videos and share my story. And I appreciate that so much. It is an honor that these women feel comfortable coming to me and trusting me with that emotional experience. So please, if you need something, if you need whatever, if you need emotional support or you need to chat or you need to just unload, because sometimes just telling someone that you found a lump or anything health related, it's just like releases that burden. So I am here for you. Feel free to reach out to me through message. And if you've found this video helpful, please feel free to share it to your friends. Please share, because it is because of all of you who have shared my content that my message and my story has gotten spread, and these people feel comfortable reaching out to me. And it is my honor to be able to provide that to people. So feel free to share. And thank you all for watching. I appreciate you all so much, and I appreciate your support. I can't thank you enough. Have a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday, and I'll see you next week.